today we could really connect into the energy around the throat. And for the longest time now, we have been experiencing the throat energy and feeling what it's like to feel a little bit blocked in the throat. And so many people are having jaw pains, dental work, sore necks, back of heads, headaches, migraines. It's kind of all this tension, pressure around this part of us. And that is because this chakra is nudging us to awaken. And in the nudging, it's more like a very, very deep poking. We are experiencing a lot of discomfort. And one of the ways we want to help to release that discomfort is to bring alignment back into our own throat, which will help us to make this transition. But it also is this little portal that is higher self and human self portal of access. Take a deep breath in, my sweethearts. And drop your shoulders, relax the face, relax your back. And when we invite that vibration into our space, we begin to connect with it, and it begins to connect in and through us. But if you are looking at your screen, you'll probably see a throat chakra icon, and you'll see it's a lot of blue. A lot of beautiful blue in this. And you'll also see there is orange. And orange and blue are incredible colors together. They are the opposite colors on the color wheel. And blue is the chakra of the throat. And orange is the second chakra. So imagine that we are opening our throat, but at the same time we are also opening our second chakra around your belly button, lower back. And I'm sitting comfortably in my body, feeling the connection I have to me and to all life and to the highest vibration of light and love. So try and get a connective feeling going through your body now. And we're going to bring our body and mind through our sound into the space and create a vibration to amplify the energy through the throat. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Because you're in your own spaces and we don't have to worry about anyone listening to us, allow yourself to create that beautiful vibration through your throat. And hum it in to your throat, your lips slightly touching, so that you can pick a reverberation up onto your lips. And it's going to help us to open the throat, to bring in a much higher energy of receiving. The throat is all about receiving and giving. So imagine now, as you are looking at the beautiful blue, that you are receiving the blue, the light, that vast expanse of cloud and sky and openness. You're receiving that, and you're receiving the breath of life at the same time. And then focus on the orange, and this beautiful orange that is able to connect us with all others. And through the orange, we are amplifying and we are giving. So we are receiving and sending. We are truly awakening our ability to transform energy. Take a nice deep breath in. We begin to open this beautiful energy around us and receive the blue, the light, the expansion, the possibility to receive love and to receive wellness. Now, as you are in this beautiful space, opening, connecting, receiving, see the blue around the throat and imagine it as a very small little speck of light. And then begin to see it opening like a ripple in a pond, and it begins to open. More and more, this beautiful blue begins to open around you. Awaken into your heart this feeling of gratitude, such deep gratitude, that I can receive blessings of love and light and wellness, flow, openness, expansion, possibility. And then as you breathe out each time, settle the energy down through the center of your being as if you have a tube of connection all the way down to the second chakra. When we are breathing out, we are connecting into the second chakra now. And we are holding the energy there that I am strong and connected to all those who are part of this life journey, who are here to help me and to walk beside me. And no matter what they are looking like and what it appears like, no matter what the experience is dictating to me, this is part of the journey. Each time you breathe out, have a sense of release and letting go of the holding, the attachment, the drama, the karma. A willingness to be here with all others. A willingness to feel yourself okay with this space that we are holding, that is also holding the energy of all those with whom we are sharing this journey. Deep breath in and breathe out. This energy opens into our energy centers, and now visualizing an energetic synaptic cord that connects the throat and the second chakra, the blue and the orange. The blue and the orange as highly contrasting colors. And because they contrast, they reverberate and vibrate against each other, creating an amplification of frequency. When those two colors are seen by us, it creates a dazzling effect. This was used to great effect by the Impressionists. Simultaneous contrast is what we are experiencing here when we see the two colors, the blue and the orange. As I witness simultaneous contrast, I hear the words simultaneous. At the same time, contrast is appearing in this life at the same time. Everything that is showing itself to me as contrast is coming in at the perfect time for me to see. The dazzling effect of the orange against the blue, the sadness against the happiness, the wellness against the lack of wellness, the ill health. All of this is contrast, one revealing the other. This is no mistake. We are being asked to see the contrast and then to choose. And the place of choosing is at the throat. The place to choose is here at the openness of the throat. The willingness to feel and see, the willingness to expand and know, the willingness to connect, the love of all life. If we can move ourselves into that frame of reference now, see yourself immersed in blue. See yourself as a beautiful little cell or bubble of light in the bluest of blues. And there is a completion and a perfection in a bubble. As we blow a bubble into the air, the bubble gently forms and makes a perfect sphere. The perfection of it is because gravity holds it in all directions at the exact same time. We are just like this. Like the bubble coming out of that little soapy wand. It may be elongated and a little bit misshaped, but as soon as it releases itself from the little soapy wand and flies into the open space, it becomes a perfect sphere. How incredible is this? There is a perfection in the universe that asks for us simply to set ourselves free. That when we release ourselves from the things that we are attached to, like the little soapiness on the wand, and then we breathe the breath into it, and the bubble expands and the bubble blows out from that point. The breath of life is what we breathe into this life. The breath of life of the divine is breathed into us to be here. And we are to release ourselves from the attachment so that we can become perfection. In the place where we are considering the energy of the throat, it's barely fathomable to us to imagine that we could release ourselves from everything here. How would I release myself from my children, from my darling loved ones, from those who share my life? How would I release myself from my animals, from this beautiful home and my garden? And how would I release myself from the friends that I love so dearly? And we imagine that if we were to release ourselves, that we would not be connected. But imagine that we are like the soapy bubble, and the breath of life is being breathed into us to set us free, to allow us to float into the space that is all around us. And here we all are. It is in this vast expanse of blue that we are. It is here that we all are. Now, as you rest in this vast open space of blue, bring your awareness to the orange of the second chakra. Your awareness now comes to the place of connectivity, attachment. Inside of this energy is a lot of performing, need to, must, and should. There is so much that is required of us in the second chakra as we show up, connect, and sometimes collide with each other. If we were to stay here all the time and only see this drama, karma unfolding all the time, feel the agitation that we feel when we connect with each other and collide with each other, it would be very difficult for us to know that there is more. This is the energy of being attached to the soapy wand. In this life journey, the attachment to those around us is so that we can gain great perspective, not so that we can get stuck, but to gain perspective. in order for us to do this, we have to bring this energy experience upward now through the heart to the throat and open it into the vast expansive space of possibility and potential. Place now one incident that you have been feeling with another. Place it into this vast, open, clear space. And feel what it feels like when you bring it here. Feel it as untethered, unrestrained. Feel this energy that you might have of irritation, anger, annoyance, suppression, hate, fear, whatever it is. And bring it into this vast, blue, beautiful place. And allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you have been feeling. Whatever I have been connecting into, allow yourself to know it. Allow yourself in this space to know it without self-blame, shame, hate, loathing, without guilt. Just see it as an experience. And now drop down into your heart. And ask of your heart, is this my truth? Is this what I would wish to hold? And would I like to give my vital life force energy to this? Or could I simply let it go? And as I do, could I ask that the experience be noted as worthy, and that there is some value that has come to me because I was willing to have that experience? And how does your mind receive this? Is it easy now to open your mind? Is it easy now to entertain the idea that we are not stuck, and that we are not attached, and we are not limited in any way? And the bubble blows free, and the perfect sphere begins to form. And I can view myself as this, floating upon this profound energy of air, drifting along. Like a bubble. There is no way that I can attach myself to anything. And like the bubble, the air that is inside of me, inside of the space, is exactly the same as the air outside. And the only way that I can see and know myself if I am this bubble is this thin little veil of soap that catches the light, and iridescent colors show me how beautiful I am. And there is nothing that I'm doing here to make myself beautiful, to show up, to be valued, adored, to be seen. There's no performance. I simply am. The soapy veneer shows me how light is touching me And when the light touches me, I dazzle. But if the soapy veneer is no longer needed to know who I am, then when that bubble eventually does just pop, the air that is inside of it is now completely into the air that is around it. There is no separation. That little film that said you are different and you are unique was only there so that we would see ourselves. Allow yourself to see you now without any attachments. What do I need to define who I am right now? Who am I? Why am I? I simply am. I am. I could just float. I am the very breath of the divine. I am known to me so that I will know all that is. I am known to me in the form that I take so that I will know all that is. Now bring all of this blue, all of it, to your own beautiful throat. All that is in this blue, and I am also in there because I am the very breath of the divine. Taking deep breaths and breathing that into your throat and taking it all the way down, touching the heart chakra. Breathe into your heart, and if you wish, you can touch your sternum and just reconnect with this physical body heart. Feeling the love and the compassion for this human being. Feeling the love for all life. For me to know myself as my expansive being is for me to create the energy awareness of expansion, expansiveness, using this beautiful energy, drop it down to your solar plexus, touching now onto your center point, solar plexus, breathing in. What is the purpose of my life? What is the point of all of this? Just a thin little veneer, a soapy layer. So that I will remember who I am. So that I will see myself in the reflection and the light of others. So that I can see who I am when I am without the soapy outer veneer. And remember who I am, a divine being of light and love. Then drop your energy awareness to your second chakra. Around your belly button now, feel a comfort that goes all the way around to your back, the lower back, into your hips. I sit well within me. I move easily within me. I'm holding the awareness of this amazing body that shows the form that informs me about who I am and how I connect. And to this beautiful form and this body, I send so much love. And now to the ones who share my life, so much love. When you have lost the veneer, the part that I judge, shame, or blame, you too will just be essence and light. You will be me and I will be you. And there is no separation. And I drop all the judgment that I have created and placed on the outer veneer, and just see the heart and the soul of those who are sharing this life with me. When I change my connection to me and to all life, I change all connections now. With the breath of love and light in you, bring your energy awareness now down to your base chakra. Breathe in and through the base, and imagine that you create a commitment to show up in this body and in this life and in this form. And there is a willingness to be here in this form, in this way, in this moment. And each moment becomes a moment. I'm willing to hold my form here. And I'm willing to show up. Drop your energy all the way down to the base, down into the roots, like an ancient tree. Ground and connect yourself to this earth. And my being here is no mistake. And the body and the form that I'm holding is the perfect one. Bring peace to you and your body. Bring agreement to you, your body, and your mind. And bring alignment to your mind, body, and soul. Take a deep breath in now, hands together, and touch your heart. Open the energy all the way now, from the heart, throat, through the brow, through the crown, and open it up into a beautiful energy overflowing around the side of you. Put yourself in a beautiful Taurus energy field, wrapping this up and around you now. Come back to your heart. Touch your heart. Feel the balance of your left and your right, of the feminine and the masculine part of your being. And touch your brow, connected to the higher guidance, the wisdom. May you have an inflowing of enlightenment and guidance coming into you every moment of every day. And touch the crown. May the blessing of all that is be in you, through you, and around you. And touch your heart. We thank our divine presence, the divine light and love, for holding us in this life experience. May we come to know and understand it in a whole new way as we see who we truly are, divine beings of light and love. Namaste, my darlings. So much love to you all. When you're ready, take some breaths and come on back. And then we continue into the world. We just show up in a little bit of a different way for as long as we can. And then we come back and do another meditation. And we ground and reconnect and remind ourselves. It's easy to go off track. Just keep coming back. It's fine. We're exercising our truth muscle every time we go out and come back. We're getting stronger, stronger and stronger, exercising that muscle of truth. So much love to you.
I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be